everyone, welcome back to React. Today we're going to be using a multi-tool called X. I have poked around in it already. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. But let's go ahead and do what we do and hack some computers and modify some illegal police information. So what does Peek do? Man, Peek. I just saw that just right out of the corner of my eye. Huh. Peek. What do I have that I could? Oh, cool. That worked. Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to nmap the IP. See what ports are open. Guarantee you there's an 80 on there, which there is. Ooh, there's all 4 on there. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to scan port 80. Okay. Needs response. Help. Okay. Back. Okay, so scan is, I think it just literally scans the system. That's interesting. Okay, so I think ES is a thing. Exploit scan. Yep. So let's try that on port 80 and see what pops up there. Got a guest shell and a user shell. Perfect. So what do we do? Use 2? Nope. Maybe it's an exploit scan. Oh, there we go. Yep, there it is. ES use. Okay. So ES use, how do I? Okay, so I can list the objects still. So ES use 2. Now we're guest on workstation. Perfect. Okay. Now what? Now what? Now we need to exploit our privileges. Let's try Peek. Peek. etc password. Oh, it worked. Look at that. Decipher, I think, is what it was. Yep, decipher. Copy. Decipher that hash. Nice. Now, is su actually short for sudo? Let's see. Yes. Okay, so we can su with the password, looks like. Yep. And that should throw us in the root. That threw us in the root. Perfect. Now, is there a way to... What does XC do? Use to hold temporary text. Okay. What does X do? Hints and tricks that have no other place to document. Huh. Okay. So what do we do? Start. Yes, starts. Close to a live terminal. Okay. Start terminal. Eh, jerk. But we made it in. Look at that. Okay. So now we can go to police record. Went too fast and find Renata Chongchua. Renata. Renata wants to modify drug trafficking to 14 years for hands, so 81. Apply. Send. Customer is satisfied. Perfect. Now, I don't know if this will actually do anything, but delete that. Exit. And jump back in the route. And launch X again. Clear. Now, there was something I wanted to see. What does web do? Installs private HTTP server but will not port forward. Automatically closes services on close. Repo is very limited but does fetch repo files. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Let's try a fuck. What do we do? What do we do? I'm gonna try something a little more challenging. Let's try it. Let's just do another police record. So, and map again. I don't think we need the scan. I think we just need the exploit scan. Exploit scan for 80. Didn't get anything there. Port 22. Nothing. Okay. What other ones were there? Okay. Let's try 21. Hey, there we go. Finally got a guest shell. Okay, so now what was it again? I wrote this down. ESU1. Okay. Now can we peek at the password? Yes, we can. So that means we can decipher the roots. Nice. Getting shit done. Let's do it. Now we sue, I think it's just sue password. Roots. Yep, okay. Now we start terminal and go police record. Look at that, Lucian Thar. Lucian Thar wants to modify the charge of murder. So it was done 12 years beforehand. Okay. So 83. And 84. I think. Yep, okay. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get out of there again. Okay. Time to do something a little more Challenging. Let's try corrupt data. Sudo s x. And since we're doing this, I'm just gonna hack the router. Hopefully we get a shell. We did. Okay, so ES use 3. Okay. Now, what other ways are there to escalate our privileges? Can we view password? Can't launch program, permissions denied. No, we cannot. Okay. Can we just straight up root? I wasn't actually expecting that to work. Okay. Would you like to try for a user? Yes. Nothing. Okay. So can we peek at the password? No, we cannot. Which means we can't do this one because we're being intercepted by our admin. So that one was too challenging. Let's try a different one. This one. Okay. Close. Close. X. Weird. Okay. So again, let's just go ahead and target the router. And use that guest shell. Okay. And peek. Hold on. Man, sue. Can you just sue? Sue. Interesting. We're just gonna sue some people. Sue them. Yes. Nothing. Yeah. Can we peek at the TC password again? Nope. Can we root? No. Okay. Can't do that one either. That sucks. What are the chances that we get 2 that we can't do? Okay. Oh, forgot to clear the screen. Oops. Oh, we got a root shell. That works. Let's just go ahead and use that. Root to router. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, dig is what we use for computer bounce. Maybe. Dig a LAN IP. Let's try that. See what pops up. No LAN IP are indicated invalid. Nothing. Failed to find the LAN bounce exploit. Okay. So what do we do for a bounce then? Dig was not what we do. What does do do? Do. Repeat a command or commands. Okay. So we don't need do. Do doesn't do nothing. Let's see here. Host name, home, HC, index, libs. Can we use scan to scan libs? Oops. Man scan. Yes, we can. Okay. Can we SCP or upload? Yes, we can. SCP is right there. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to SCP roots. Oops. http.so to lib. Oh. Suppose I should look at the flags and what I should do. SCPU. That makes sense. CPU roots lib http.so to lib. Okay. Now we scan port HTTP. No. Okay. Man scan one more time. Okay. So object. Huh? Scan local network by library for object, shell, computer, or file. Okay, so scan and well, let's oh, there is nothing here. Okay. Scan. What do we do? Scan L. Oh, object. Object is computer. Okay. So scan and HTTP. Computer. Um, let's try it with the LAN IP. Nothing. What does scan PD do? Scans all libraries. Okay. Scan PD. Nothing. Okay. Can we do anything with exploit scan? Yes. Okay. So exploits HTTP. No, we cannot. Yes is unavailable. It is not. Oh. Okay. How do we scan that? Okay, so that's just an advanced scan. Current PP ports pivot probe. What does probe do? Preliminary checks against the system. Okay, so that's just for multiplayer. Got it. Zap. No. Zip. Create a zip archive from a text file. Nope. Don't need to make a zip. Set. Search for a file or pattern and replace. Okay. Rat. Rat's X's dirty little rat server file editor. Used to make on-the-fly changes to your rat file. Login credentials are optional. If you omit them, you will be prompted for them. So what is rat for? Question mark. Randex. What does randex mean? Custom math function. It's random. Index. Okay. Show the legend. I don't get it. What is... Oh. Password is missing. Have read access to password. Oh, interesting. Okay. So index wasn't quite what I was looking for. What about locates? Is that just another locate file finder? Yep. Okay. Jack. What does Jack do? Initiates a local dictionary attack. Okay. So don't need that. Let's hear. Pivot. I just had a brain fart. How the fuck do you spell pivot? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. There are two types of pivots, minimal and full. Minimal is used to scan local libraries and install services. A full pivot is used when you want to take a terminal and or need to restart X from a new host system. Okay. So pivot Y. Now, can we exploit scan HTTP? Yes, we can. There we go. Okay, exploit scan HTTP with the LAN IP. Let's see if that works. Hey, look at that. We got a real computer. Hey, sweet. Okay. So ES use 3. Okay. And now we can RM, I think. Wait. Um, let's see here. Cyber do wait, we can just use wipe. Yeah. Let's just try that. Wipe boot. Okay, there it is. Wipe boot B. Okay. Wipe boot Y. Did we do it? Hey, we did it. Awesome. All right. Yes. Exit. Okay. Now I believe we sesx. Yep. Clear sessions. Which there are no sessions in cache. Okay. Oh, because we didn't launch session. Gotcha. All right. Well, that was awesome. I want to do one more. I'm gonna do one more. Let's do it. Maybe. Here we go. Let's do this one. Okay. So exploit scan port 0. ES use 0. Root or Sue or peak. Let's try peak first. Nope. Okay. What was it, Jack? Let's try Jack. Okay. Root. Let's try that really quick. Unable to find root shells, so we're not going to be able to do this one either. Nope. Okay. So let's do this one. Yeah. Exploit scan port 0. Okay. We're going to use 2. Then we're going to root. Now let's see if we can peek at password. etc password. Nope. So are we not going to be able to do this one either? Let's try it. Okay. Nothing. Hey, we got roots. Sweet. Awesome. Okay. So now what do we do? Let's see here. So we're here. So what do we do next? We SCP, right? Yep. SCP upload. Roots lib http.so to lib. Go ahead and do that. Now, what did we do after that? Nope. Exploit scan still isn't available. So, what was it? Pivot? I think it was pivot. Yeah. Pivot. Default directory is root. Use this directory. Yes. Okay. Now I should be able to ESScan HTTP. Nope. So how did we do that before? What did we do before? I swear it was pivot. Was it not pivot? Must not have been. I should have wrote it down. Maybe it should have been pivot. Yeah, ES still isn't in there. Okay. Just open QRM. Pawn. Password gen. Proots. Rainbow. It was pivot. Was it not? Root router. Oh no, it wasn't. We uploaded something. What was it? Was it scan? Nope. Shoot. Why did I not write it down? Wow, I can't believe I forgot. Just like that. I mean, yeah, I can. I'm very ADD. Let's see here. Ports. FTP. That's all. Man. Pivot. Pivot. Why? Is that why it didn't work? Okay. ES. HTTP. Well, that worked, but now it's taking forever to scan, which is interesting. Yep. Just wait for that to do its thing. Do 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 do. I wonder why it's taking so long this time and it didn't last time. Maybe it's because I pivoted twice. Oh, interesting. That changed too. I changed from shell to main. PR. I'm gonna have to learn what those mean. Oops. Oh, what was it? Index. What does P mean? Have read access to password. Have root access to password for the system and network. Okay. Main after proxy acquisition. Pivot to the Interesting. Oh, wait, this is for my system. Okay, I get it. So if I want to index, I got to index it on this. Got it. That makes sense. Okay. What to do while we're waiting? Let's just clear out this stuff really quick. Oops. Didn't mean to copy you. File cap. Don't need that. And you're done. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay. So ES use root computer, which is 3. What was it? Wipe boots. Yes. And I think we did it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Main. Oh, main is a command. Okay. Main will run a command macro from your initial launched X instance. Can also be used to upload, download files to and from the target to main. Can only be called from main object after a pivot. Okay. Exit. Yes. Exit. Exit. And sesh list. There is no sessions. Perfect. And I believe I'm going to call it here. It's a great tool. I wish I could share it with you guys. I just don't know how to. Oh, main is just another version of SCP. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I might call it here. It's a great game or great tool. I like it. Lots of commands, lots of ways to do different things. And yeah, super useful. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. I hope this video helped somebody, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.